Warm greetings from the Pearl. We are here at the prestigious Munyonyo Commonwealth Resort in Kampala, Uganda, the host of the Pearl of Africa Tourism Expo Poate 2023. This event brings together tourism stakeholders from all over the world to meet and network.
This year, we are delighted to welcome over 150 exhibitors, including tourism boards and associations from the regions, to interact with our local suppliers for the benefit of tourism. While the World Tourism and Travel Council projects that the global tourism sector is at 65% of the pre-COVID pandemic arrival, full recovery of the sector is expected in 2023 and beyond. Therefore, this year's Expo, Poate, the 7th edition, will not point to our recovery, but also highlight our readiness to host the tourism community once again.
Yes, the topic on recovery of the tourism sector was the spirit at the Poate 2023 that was held in Kampala in April. According to the UN World Tourism Organization, tourism is the world's third largest export commodity after fuels and chemicals, and in 2019, the sector accounted for 7% of global trade. It is therefore imperative that players in the sector work round the clock to restore the sector to its glory.
For a sector that contributed over 1.5 million jobs in 2019 and accounts for 2 in every 10 jobs, over 60% employment of women, the way of doing things could be much more streamlined to sustainable tourism.
Closer home, participants from the East African region have been encouraged to promote East Africa as one tourism destination. Uganda's Consul General to the Kenyan Coast, Ambassador Paul Mukumbia, believes that countries in the region should not compete for tourists.
When we work together, we all achieve more. It's not necessary for us to compete with one another. Let's continue working together. Let's market Uganda and Kenya as one destination. Let's market East Africa as one destination. Let's market Africa as one single destination. At the end of the day, we shall all benefit, and we shall grow the numbers, and we shall grow the economies of Africa.
Kenya was ably represented by tour operators from the Coast region and the chair of Association of Hotels Keepers in Diani, and Leopard Beach Resort General Manager Kiyoki Musyoki underscored the importance of participation of Team Diani in the Expo.
The Ugandan market has become a very, very key source market for us as a destination, and specifically for destination weddings. If you look at the statistics from KTB, you will see that after the German market, Uganda comes a close number 2. So it's against that backdrop that we found it very necessary to be part of what is happening in this 1 week to continue strengthening our presence in Uganda.
The Kenya coast has got the beaches, mainly the beaches, to promote, and we see so many arrivals at the Kenya coast coming in to enjoy the beaches in Diani, in Watamu, and even in Mombasa. But then in Uganda, we have the tourism products like the mountain gorillas, the chimpanzees, adventure tourism in Jinja. You see that whereas we have these products, they are not at the coast. And Uganda does not have the beautiful beaches that the coast has. So this calls for complementarity, so that we promote joint promotion of these products, so that when a tourist, for example, comes to the Kenya coast, to enjoy the beaches, they can extend their itineraries to Uganda to enjoy the mountain gorillas, to enjoy the Kampala nightlife, the cultural tourism at, for example, the Ndere Center. and the adventure tourism, these are complementarities which we need to develop, and at the end of the day we all benefit. Uganda benefits, Kenya benefits, and even the tourists benefits because of a rich itinerary which they wouldn't have seen if there is not this complementarity.
Uganda Airlines Entebbe-Mombasa route has been seen by stakeholders as a key enabler of the efforts to market Kenya and Uganda destinations as one package.
Any tourism destination is only as good as its access. And therefore, for any destination to flourish, it is important that air transport is well catered for. As Uganda Airlines, to ensure that a reliable link exists between Uganda and the region and Africa and the world. Uganda Airlines is the only carrier that is offering non-stop flights between Entebbe and Mombasa. At the moment, 3 times weekly.
Mombasa is a very important route for us. With time, we have seen a very big increase of tourists from Uganda coming into Mombasa for the beach holidays. And then we also have the port of Mombasa, where we have a lot of business travelers coming in from Uganda, coming to do business at the port. And from the time of inception, we have seen these numbers grow.
Before the Uganda Airlines started these operations from Mombasa, one had to go through Nairobi in order to come to Entebbe, and that could take you a whole day. But with the introduction of Uganda Airlines direct flights from Entebbe to Mombasa, it now takes you just about 1 hour and 20 minutes to travel from Entebbe to Mombasa and from Mombasa to Entebbe.
I would urge the international tourists who've not been into Kenya and Uganda to come and try it out. It's worth the experience. And also for the Kenyans who've not been to Uganda, it's something they need to put in their bucket list. Yeah, and for the Ugandans who've also not been to Mombasa, they need to come and experience the beach.
From Munyonyo, Kampala, Uganda, I'm Wanjiru Mwaura.